All right, guys. So what I want to do is I want to actually show you how I mark up my charts, just to show you how I do my top-down analysis. Um, I'm still a student. I'm still learning the Forex market, but I believe I'm starting to get an idea exactly how to kind of analyze the market. And so since the Forex market is closed, we're going to analyze Bitcoin versus Ethereum, or Ethereum versus Bitcoin, because you could trade cryptocurrency 7 days a week because cryptocurrency doesn't stop. So the goal here is for me to analyze the market to figure out exactly where the market is going, which I have a clear idea just even looking at the market. So to get started off, first thing I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to switch to the daily time frame. And it's important to switch to the daily time frame because if you are a swing trader or a day trader, you want to make sure that you know exactly where the market is going to be going within that next day or week. Because if you're a day trader, you don't want to wake up the next day and come to find out you lost a lot of money or blowing your account because the market actually went the other way because you did not do your research and your analyzation. So I'm going to show you exactly how I mark up my charts. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this horizontal line and I'm going to find my most recent high, which I would say the most recent high is right here. Let's just say that's the most recent high. All right. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to the daily SNR and label it that way. All right. Then I'm going to take the most recent low, which I believe is right here, put that right here. So now I know where my daily time zones are. So I'm aware of exactly what the market is doing in that daily time zone. So now we're going to switch to, and let me switch to the line chart and kind of tighten this up a little bit. All right. So now we're going to switch to the 4-hour and see what price is doing there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out. The goal here is to identify zones that respect support and resistance. Understanding support and resistance is important because number one, it helps you understand where the market is going, what pattern, but then also you're trading just like the banks are in the market. And the banks are trading your money. So if they're making a fortune off of your money, you're going to want to learn how to trade just like the banks do so you can make money off of your own money, right? All right. So let's look here. So here, I'm going to change this to the 4-hour, label it to the 4-hour. All right. So now, so price hit support and went up, but down here, it hit resistance and it hit resistance here. So you can see that price, that supported resistance is supported with this line. So now let's switch to, let's find another line. Okay, support, hit support, went up, but then it also hit a lot of resistance here. Boom, 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 it went down. So we're getting somewhere. All right, so then we're going to try to go down here. So as you can see, hit a lot of resistance, but then it also hit a lot of support here. Let's go down here. A lot of support, but then a lot of resistance. Then I'm going to place one last line in the middle here. So now we have a good idea of market structure with price here. Now we're going to identify what trend and what pattern this is forming, so that way we can figure out exactly where the market, where price is more likely going to go next. We're going to grab this trend line. We're going to draw this up. So as we can see, we're clearly in the uptrend. Price is rising higher and it's creating higher lows and higher highs. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an arrow here and I'm just going to actually draw that just to remind me of where it's going. So now what we're going to want to do is we're on the 4 hours. So let me look at my rules. So now we're going to want to switch to, well, on the 4 hour here. No. Let's switch to the 1 hour. And now we're going to switch to the regular candles. So now we're going to want to figure out exactly what pattern is this forming. So it is forming, and let's go here. We're going to go to market structure on this website here. And so as we can see, what is price doing? How many times has it hit resistance in this uptrend? Because when price goes up a lot, it hits resistance a lot, right? So it hit resistance 1, 2, and 3. What pattern forms that? Well, the head and shoulders. 1, 2, 3. So based on this, where is price more likely going to go next? It's going to go down. You see how it's crossing this line, trend line, and now it's going straight down. So it lets us know when it's going to be a good time to enter the market when that time comes. So it's forming that here. And more likely, it's already probably crossing this trend line here. So what I'm going to do next is let me look at my rules, and I'm going to turn on my EMA 50 line, okay? And that lets me know exactly if price is matching up. That 50 line, where is it matching up? So I'm going to try to tighten up a trend line and push it here. As you can see, price has already broken this trend line here. So then I'm going to tighten this up and put this here, so we can see what trend we're in. So now we know what trend and where market is going to go. Now it's about understanding when is a good time to enter. So we're going to switch to the 15-minute. And so I'm going to use the Lux Algo V2 indicator. This is the indicator that I bought. and then this indicator is going to tell you what buys and sells are happening in the market. Now, it's already telling me that this is going to be a very strong sell. And you see that it already has crossed the trend line, and it has hit resistance. So it retested and came back down. So this is clearly a good sell. This is a downtrend. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a note of this, and I'm going to say already retested. All right. So now we're going to put that there. So it's letting us know, the market has already let us know that it has retested and went into a downtrend. So then at this point, the only thing I'm going to do at this point is turn on this indicator here and see it's letting me know that the market, even though it's telling me that it is more likely going to probably shift up and go into a buy, just like here, it goes up. So it's going to create a lower high, but then it's going to shoot back down, because whether the market is going up or down, it creates higher lows and lower highs, and then so on and so forth, and vice versa. So we are clearly in a downtrend, so it would be a good sell. So what I'm going to do at this point here is, this indicator lets me know what is a good stop loss and to take profit. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I've already, and I'm going to show you guys this, how I enter my trade. So I'm going to turn on my phone screen. Just give me 1 second. Now I'm already in this trade on one of my live accounts. And as you can see, I'm negative $1. So I think it's safe to say that I'm headed in the right direction, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to enter this trade in my demo account. So we're going to hit my demo account. We're going to choose Ethereum versus Bitcoin. And then on the left here, it says the stop loss is 0.03, 391. Then the take profit I'm going to do is 0.03, 237. And then it's going to be a sell. So we hit it for a sell, and now I'm in. All right. Now it's having me in negative $7 because of the spread, and because typically when you're trading Bitcoin, it's a lot more units of currency that you are trading. So now I'm going to go back to my live account that I put the trade in. And it's loading up. So now I'm -2, but we will see where the market goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my phone screen, and I'm going to pause this. And then once I get into profit, then I'm going to show you my phone screen and see how much I profited just based off of this decision. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and then when I profit, then I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to pause the recording. All right, so I'm back. So I'm actually profiting in the market, and I'm going to show you real quick in my phone. So as you can see, I've already made over $3 in this trade. Now keep in mind, this is a 0.07 lot size. That's a very, very small lot size. So I'm making $3. If this was a standard lot, that would have been $300. Even though I'm profiting in 200, that would have been $200. So the fact that I'm profiting in dollars at a very, very small lot size is actually very, very good. So it lets me know that I'm going into the right direction. And so real quick, let me share my other screen. So as you can see, just by looking at this candle, is forming an an inverted hammer at the bottom of this downtrend, which means that price is actually going to start shooting down. All right. So as you can see, and I'll share my phone screen again. And so now I'm at $4. That would have been $400 on a standard lot. All right. So resisting a little bit, it's in retests, but I'm pretty sure that we're going in the right direction. So I just want to show you guys my top-down analysis. Let me know what you guys think on this video. You can comment below, whether this video is on Facebook or YouTube, comment below and let me know what you think. All right. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.